Greetings. I found the most crazy European art store ever. On the search for a specific brand you probably all know and definitely heard about, Holbein, I was searching around in every German store and then every European store to find a specific set of coloring pencils. I did find them. I could not find them in any other place, just in this one. Maybe it was my search engine, maybe it was just pure luck, or maybe it's the time of everybody buying Holbein stuff and the only place where I can buy them is a weird niche art place in the Netherlands. But whatever. I want to talk today about my my new coloring pencils. I don't know if you watched the video about the pastel pencils. I talked about how I wanted to buy the Holbein pastel coloring pencils, colored pencils, whatever, and I was hoping that by now there would be in the German store I always buy from, and they aren't. But like I said, I found this Netherlands art store that was sending international, and the pencils were cheap. They are even cheaper than my polychromos. You can buy polychromo here for €2 and between 20 to 60, I think. And I paid less for this whole pack than if I would have bought the same colors from the polychromo series with the single pieces, because sets are cheaper, right? So in my mind I made a bargain. Probably not, it's still expensive, so but this thing arrived and I am pretty confused. Never in my life ever has a store wrapped something for me that nice, which makes me sad that I have to rip this paper. I have a friend who is doing the book scrapping and she probably will love this paper, so I will try to not rip it as much as possible. Also, I think I will cut one or two of the ducks out for myself because I think that is so cute. I don't know. Yeah. I have no idea. Well, that is the store, by the way. I will also link the link down below if I remember. Absolutely crazy. So now it's going to get loud. Oh yeah, the paper is fixed with washi tape, so you can't even rip it. By the way, they also have the Holbein acrylic gouache tubes, single tubes, not the sets I think, but I don't like acrylic gouache, so oh my goodness. I ripped it, no! No! I'm so tired, sorry. I came back from vacation and then I had to do so much stuff right now, like cleaning and packing, unpacking, washing, stuff like that. I'm tired, I'm straight tired. And then I went out and bought plants because it's planting time, right? And everything is green, and that's the only hope in life I still have. Green! Oh, look at that! The pastel sets of 50 motherfucking coloring pencils. Oh, I love these so much. Oh no, I have no swatching paper. What do I do? Well, let's see. By the way, if you want to know how much I paid 133 euros. And you can, like, mathematic. You could calculate the amount of euros you would have to pay if you pay that. My goodness, brain for a second. Buy these polychromos. Not that I would not love to do that, but the thing is, if I can't get a whole set of exactly all the colors I want, why the heck would I want to buy them separately? Especially if the fucking case is so gorgeous. Oh my god. Oh, excuse me. that was a bit extreme. Ooh. That's the German one. Lecken Sie nicht die Mine oder den Stift an. What? The English one here. Do not lick the core or the pencil. I'm like, what? Who would lick the core? What? Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm in love. So, let's make a comparison, right? Give me a second. Is that a comparable color? Nope. Is that a comparable color? Ah, yeah, we have a comparable color. A comparable color. So, Holbein Arches colored pencils and the German Polychromos Faber-Castell made in Germany. They are not 100. Wait, no, they are 100% the same color. The outside color is not right, but the color here on the it's pretty good. Yeah, warm gray. You call that warm gray? Hey, it's the warm gray one. There's a warm gray 1 and a warm gray 2. Is that the warm gray 1? Nope, that's the warm gray. What? Cool gray, excuse me. Now I'm confused. Yeah. Aha! I also have this. The cadmium yellow. Looks like the cream. Oh, nope. There is no equivalent in the set, okay. So I have an in-between color for these two. Nice. Oh, well, this is a bit dissatisfying, excuse me. I mean, it's good that I do not have the colors, but that is a nice yellow green. Why the heck is there a nice yellow green in this set? they decided they did something, I don't know. This one, I have a green, which is not pastel enough. Nope, it's more neon. Yep, those are the neon colors, probably. That's why they have a neon set, I think. I don't know if they're in here. Let's see. So now I need to find my paper. Oh. We could just use the squares, right? You know, these ones I use all the time, but that would be probably harder to... let's just do it. I'm really sorry that I sound like I'm absolutely disinterested, but I haven't slept in weeks. I mean, not literally not slept, more like I could not fall asleep really well. I haven't slept long. I'm tired and hungry right now. So yeah. Oh. Where the fuck? Ugh, excuse me. Yo. So now I'm making you straight. Not in a literal sense, just in a metaphorical sense. Let's see, how are we going to do that? I think I will speed this part up. Or will I? I don't know. Let's see. First one. Cherry blossom. Nice. Oh, that's smooth. Oh, that's smooth. The fuck? They're definitely not like polychromos. Now I need to find my dirty testing page. Yeah, no. Not even close. Oh my god. I understand why people like them. I think they're the same like the American colored pencil brand that everybody's using, which name I forgot. How was the name? I don't know. Well, you can't tell the difference. I'm black. Peach. Is the star rating the same like the star rating with the polychromos? They have more stars for light fastness. Yeah. Look, here are the luminous colors. I think that is the lemon. Woo! Excuse me. That is the green. Yeah. Look here. It is permanent colors, moderately durable, fugitive. Ooh. That is a fugitive. Should we call the police? Oh, that was that one, right? Jean Brilliant. That is a weird name. Ignore that sound. That was my to-do list falling to the ground because I just taped it on the wall and the wall said no. Light sand. I do not want to have this stupid to-do list anywhere close me. That is indeed a light sand. Ivory. You see that? Oh, I'm stupid. They're all looking the same. They're all looking the same. I mean, the light sand look amazingly smooth. Oh. Ivory. 3 stars for the ivory, right? Oh, that is so hard to see on camera, right? You'll probably not be able to see that one. I can't even see it on the paper itself, so... Girl, oh my goodness. Cream. Lemon tart cream? Oh, lemon tart. I could eat a whole cake. I probably should not do that though. Chartreuse green. Isn't there this weird misconception that chartreuse is a blue color? And it is a green color. A green hue, excuse me. I remember watching a video about wasn't it the Secret Santa, the other Secret Santa of last year that had this problem? There was someone saying lettuce green, was someone saying, yeah, I like chartreuse, and the person thought it was blue. But it's green. Or am I too deep in artist lore? YouTube artist lore? Ice cream. I feel the biggest test for them. It just came to me. I paid fucking over 130 euros for this. I need to use them. Ugh. I will use them. I have to use them. I need to use them. We will paint something with them. I mean, we will color something with them. So don't worry, they will not go to waste. I will use them. Horizon blue. Lavender blue. Lavender is one of those plants I do not understand, because you can have lavender in basically everything, like deodorants, soaps, oils and stuff like that, but you can't eat lavender. Like, what? Why can't I eat lavender? It smells like something I can eat. Why can't I eat lavender? Lilac. Fun fact, Lack is the German word for paint. A specific paint that hardens really well and is glossy. Used on automotive stuff or metal stuff. Pink. Would have guessed that is a pink. It is indeed. I personally would have called it peach, but we are in Europe, so no. What is the color of our peaches? Now I'm totally brain dead. Red! Our peaches are red, right? I'm not stupid. My brain just went straight to Princess Peach, I don't know why. Coral. Oh, coral is one of those colors. You know, I don't understand. Corals have so many beautiful colors and they choose always this flashy tone. Probably there's one of those huge corals that is only this pink shade, so it makes totally sense and I'm just ignorant. Salmon. Ooh, salmon. One of those colors that is hated in this household. It has a weird vibe to it. On the other hand, that does look like salmon. Holy shit! Like, I could paint a pan salmon now. Will I do it? Probably not, but I could. Also, you're by the way asking yourself, why did you buy this? And the answer is, I want to go back to watercolors. I will make a video, the next video probably, about my tiny watercolor journey I had, and we will do a painting and drawing and stuff like that. I will talk about it later. Apricot. So ignore my ramblings about how important these are right now. They are probably not going to be that important. Thing is, I want to mix them with the pastel pencils, you know, because the texture of the pastels is so good, so smooth, so tasty. If I could eat a texture, I would eat pastels. I don't eat pastels, but this is a new level that is interesting. Because this smoothness, the ingredients, these are oil-based, right? And I think the polychromos are not oil-based. They have a different ingredients list. Oops. So it's not on the case. I have a still pack case for the anniversary edition. They sadly, yeah, it's a bit dusty, you know what. A friend gave them to me and I'm too scared to open it because this tin is so gorgeous. The thing is, this other American brand, the American artists use, I forgot the name. They say they're also creamy and smooth, and they hate the polychromos because they're so... It's not stiff, it's not hard, it's just... you need a bit more dedication to rub the pigment on the paper, and you need rough paper, and you wait. Yeah, and you have this shiny layer, right? If you press hard, the paper is getting compacted, and the pigment makes a weird shiny layer. If you do that with the Holbein, there is no shiny layer. Can you even see that? I don't know if you can see that. Just believe me, there's a shiny layer, right? And I'm 100% sure it's because of the ingredients. Because you have to press so hard and you make the paper smooth. It could be the pigments, but I don't really think they are. I'm not a scientist, I don't know. But the Holbein are so much more creamy. Naples yellow. And I think that is more fun? I don't know. The thing is, blendability in the end is the most important thing, right? I will blend on the back side. Here, this one, this melts color blender thing, right? It's a water-based pencil blender. For this, you need an oil-based pencil blender. I know that because I saw a blender video some years ago. Also, baby oil is something people try a lot. And colorless blenders from the alcohol markers. I don't know. I'm just cobalt green. I'm just so fascinated by the smoothness. And somebody is probably writing it down in the comments. This American brand, it drives me nuts. Jade green. I also buy sometimes from Amazon Japan, also in blue. Can you see that? Huh? And I tried to buy them through Amazon, but Holbein is not sending their stuff to other countries through Amazon. I do not know why. But in the end, this was cheaper, so I digress. Aqua. Not the bad. Wait. I could eat a cow right now. Sky blue. Did I say I was on vacation? I was on vacation. And the sky was blue. Can you please tell me what the difference is between aqua and blue? Are you freaking kidding me? That is lit. Okay, it's a green shade. I said nothing. You have no way of telling the difference. Oh, there was an interesting video about forgot me now, but about language and how your thoughts change between languages and how your brain works with the language differences. It's made from a German TV guy on YouTube. It's super complicated to explain. He's a scientist, moderator, Like he always had the scientist shows, and he still has a scientist show. I can't explain that. Okay, I'm talking about Ralf Kaspers, or every German person right now. Oh, Ralf, das macht die Sendung mit der Maus, whatever. And they have a Quarks YouTube channel. Quarks is a scientific series on the German television, and Small Blue. They talk about so much scientific stuff. They have many YouTube channels, I don't know how many, but Ralf Kaspers has his own YouTube channel with a team, and they talk more about brain and human stuff, like why do you do this, why you act this way, what is autism, how does autism work, how does being optimistic, pessimistic work, right? So more. So this video I watched was about optimism and pessimism. No, it was not the it was the multitasking one? Oh, I can't remember, I'm sorry. But I watched this video, and he talked about he showed two different colors, right? And you had to focus on the first color first and on the second color second. And then they will show both colors side by side, and you have to say, this is the color I saw before. The thing I had to remember, right? And Fuchsia, he showed two hues. No, I really can't remember the correct terms for color stuff, I'm sorry. Colors, I think one was bluish and one was greenish. Yes, the first one was bluish and the other one was greenish. And we in Germany have some nice words, right, for different colors. And because we have more words for a specific color, our brain makes it easier to see a difference between the hues of the blue. But the hues of the green were harder to differentiate, because our language has no word for the different greenish hues, right? So they made a test with a old tribe somewhere, I think in South America or something, I forgot, I don't know. And they talked about how those had the problems with the first, the bluish, where the Germans had no problem, right? But the greenish, they had no problem, because they have a lot of words for the greenish color. And that was super fascinating. They also talked about that our brain works with the words we use, right? So if you have a language that is working in a specific way, our brain works around this specific way. And there could be a possibility, if there is an alien race with a language that is working around time instead of the existence right now. I mean, like, they live in yesterday, today and tomorrow at the same time, right? If their language, we can learn them and understand this language, that our brain would start to work in the same way. It's a theory, so I don't know if it's really possible. Hosting. But I think it's super fascinating. I mean, language does really influence you. There is no deniability. My goodness, I forgot again. But doing it in this way is super fascinating. Ash rose. And my brain reminded me of this fact because the color was this jade together with a lighter ice green, right? This was the color combination for the bluish. The green one was really weird green. It was a light green and a light green with a yellow hue. Super weird. Yeah. If I remember, I will put the video down in the description. I think they have an AI translation. I hate that AI translation. Holy shit. Did I ever say that? No, probably not. I will tell you right now because we are only halfway through of this fun thing. Cork. Cork does not look like this. YouTube had the audacity, or maybe it's for not. How is that word again called? What is the word? Not availability, but if you do something so that everyone, even the ones with disadvantages, can do this specific task. My brain is really not working today. That's sad. And they started to do this beige, this awful thing where you can opt in the auto translation via an AI voice that sounds so horrible, and it will automatically translate what the video person says and put in every single language. And so many people in the comments were thinking the YouTubers were doing that. No, that's fucking YouTube, my goodness. Oh, could you change the voice for this one? Could you change the voice for that one? That sounds awful. No, guys, that is YouTube. YouTube did that. Sad. Also, I hate the auto translation for the titles. I do not understand why they do that. In the end, I can't understand the title anymore. Like, they're talking about a specific meme word called, let's say, pop cultural word, right? Not meme. And this translation just butchers it so awfully. I'm like, what is the video about, for fuck's sake? Willow Green. I use a different app on my TV for watching YouTube on TV because I cannot use the official YouTube app. It's awful. It's really, really not fun. It's so bad. And I hadn't updated it in a while and I could not turn off the auto translation. I was like, oh my god, I do not want to hear that German. That is not German. That is something out of hell. Opal Green. Please just turn it off. Then I updated it and finally I could turn it off. I started to unsubscribe people who use this because I can't be bothered. The worst offender and the first one, like, I'm so sorry, I'm Jazza, right? You probably know Jazza. It's an art YouTuber, it's the art YouTuber on YouTube, right? Oh. He translated not the YouTube titles. I don't know how the translation thing works. He translated the video format title of the video he uploaded. So you have, you know, people do video 1 farmerdogs.mov, right? So YouTube translated that. Like, could you please not do that? Do you want me to watch your videos or do you not? So I unsubscribe because I can't be bothered. I don't want to think. No, I want to think, right? But I don't want to. I don't want to go on an odyssey to find out what the video is about, right? The thumbnails don't work anymore. Nowadays, you still have those clickbaity thumbnails. They don't work. So the title is the only way to find out what the Misty Green, what the goddamn video is about. And the title does not tell me because it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, the date of the day, upload, and the date format. And like, what the heck? Dude, I can't. And because he is so huge, he will never read the comment I put down, right? It makes me sad, so I just thought, I can't, I'm sorry. I understand that it's necessary because a lot of people do not speak every language in the world, right? And some don't even speak English. It's okay, there's nothing bad about it. But I don't want to bother skipping around to find out where the option is now, because YouTube also changes the option settings. Like you put it, you click on the cog, C-O-G, right? Not whatever you heard right now. Click on the cog and the option is not there. Like what? Where is it now? And with the app I use, it's even worse. Mint green. So yeah, I wish there would be an option to say I do not want an auto-translated video, I do not want a title, but no, they do that automatically and you cannot opt out. It makes me sad. I probably unfollowed 2 or 3 people because of it. I can't surf green. I don't know why, but it's so bad. The ones I did not unfollow are the ones that are using the thumbnails correctly. No big arrows or stuff like that, right? Celadon. Inclusion! That is the word I was searching for. So it's an inclusion thing, right? You cannot speak English, but here's the translation for the English. It's fun, it's nice, it's good. It's good, it's really good, but not in the way it's implemented right now. No, it's bad. Sky Mist. I would love if you would be more inclusive, right? I have no problem with that. Sadly, they just take the word inclusion, slop it somewhere like, man. You can do it with AI if you want. You can do it wherever you want, whenever you want. But please, at least try to make it work, right? Sex Blue. Okay, I have to be honest, I'm probably a bit harsh because some parts of this are user error, right? Not user error in the part of me, but the user error of the part of the people who set it as working on with what you use it, right? In your settings. If you're an uploader, you can say, translate this shit, right? I feel like some, probably because it's not explained well, I would guess, but some use it in this way, like I said, Jabba did. So the date and the name of the video and cryptics. You know, YouTube 1945 final, stuff like that. I don't want to see that. Ugh. I wish we would be inclusive. More inclusive. I don't know how it works. I'm so pissed, like, they removed the possibility to do your own subtitles. I know that it's because of the AI shit, right? But it's bullshit. If you had someone, Smoke Bloom, who was doing your subtitles, right? You couldn't do them anymore because the community part is gone. I think you yourself can still do subtitles. That's nice, but if I have volunteers, people who are voluntarily trying to help you, right? They can't do that anymore because the option is gone. Like, why? Dude, why? Sea fog. I think the whole community aspect in general is gone for a while. On YouTube, it's more isolated. Mustard. Huh? Did you? Oh, nice. I don't want to just be angry or sad and stuff like that. It's kind of in my mind right now. I've seen so many I can't do this anymore videos in the last weeks. That makes me so sad. You have some really, really good artists, YouTube artists that can't anymore because the whole YouTube and social media stuff is just too much. And personal problems are on top. And it makes me just sad. I wish it would be much easier to work on YouTube, to work with YouTube. But I feel like they also want this whole AI slop thing work out more than, you know, true content creator. Not that I'm a content creator, I'm just blabbering somewhere into the microphone on my mobile phone that is hanging above my head. Excuse me, light. But true video artists, right? I think their life is harder right now. Man, that took a sad turn. Let's talk about something funny. No, funny, something funny. I thought about a story, but that was not a fun story. Leaf green. I have nothing funny to say.
Give me something to dance to.
That's the end?
Wisteria. After I'm finished rose grey, I will definitely take a nap. I'm too old for this thing. I was looking at my Maker's Tube account. Oh, that is the first video, right? Yeah, I have a MakerTube account that is an open source video platform where you can upload your videos. I will put that also in the description if I remember. Can I find a paper to write down that I want to do that, or is that all? The pastels. Ah. Let's use that. So, somebody's probably screaming at me. Let's watch the goddamn thing. Best thing about this is that I wholeheartedly believe nobody's going to watch this, so I can just rant about everything. That's why I stream, right? I just ranted about the whole world. I did not care. Now I care. Oh, great. Don't take anything serious I'm saying right now or the last 30 minutes because, like I said, I'm just jet lagged. Holy shit. I feel so drained. Oh, cool rain. I wrote down everything I wanted to put on the description. That would be fun, right? Put it in the description of the MakerTube video, the MakerTube video link. Oh, I'm not there yet, right? I had to. Oh, I am uploading every single old video right now, and I thought to skip some. I did skip some because it was bad, and I could not find the original video file. But for every other thing, I uploaded it. I'm not even close to halfway through though. This will take a long time. but I think we should start to be a bit more open and not use YouTube that much. So I have some crumbs. That is something I did not expect. Crumbs. They remind me of what are they? Did I throw them away? No, I did not. Sorry. What are they? My oil crayons. What the heck? They're gone. 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 Oh, here. No. I thought that they are still in this. That's stupid. I will probably not find them right now. Weird. Maybe I did throw them away. So they are oil-based crayons. They remind me of them. Pastels, oil pastels is the official art name. Oop! I tried. So let's use these three. That was a bit too close. Well. I don't have sandpaper right now. God damn it. And the only tortillas I have are stained. There's another one! No! Oh, there's not sand. Okay. I know the biggest problem is that my underground is not flat. But I think it's working, right? It's getting a bit shiny because of the pressure I use, but I think it's working. It's working okay. I never blend, so I don't care. So yeah, that is interesting. What is the conclusion? The conclusion is I now need to find out the best way of using them. And for that I will do a painting. Not in this video. Because oh my god, if you see the time, it is so fast. And yeah, I hope they are... Oh, one thing we need to test. Oh, is this something on there? See? Yeah. Move out of the way. Ew, the black pastel, right? Oh no, ew. That's the black pastel powder. Oh, that is going to be fun to clean. Yes. Let's try that again. This is a Japanese sharpener that where you can change the thickness if you want the angle of the blade. Basically, you see. I mean, you can't really see it. But it changes how the angle of the sharpening is. Now it's close, right? It should be close. Why isn't it close? I think I broke it. That's a good sharpener. One of the best. Oh. I can't. It's one of the best, if not the best, because it makes it easier to sharpen for pencils with broken leads. I don't use these ones, for example, because of this one. I love me some dirty table. The thing is, I forget every time which was which, so 5. Five is a Sharpie, movie. Pointy one. Look at that. That is so nice, right? But if your lead is breaking all the time, you can turn it down. And have a flatter one, a flat angle. No, small angle. What? That is a higher angle than this one. Yeah. It's the best sharpener on the market. So, thank you very much for watching. For this watching. Haven't talked in a while, I think. So, yeah. Next video will be the painting and then the drawing and then... But no, it will also be talking, right? I will talk about my vacation. Probably. If not, ignore everything I just said. I will now lay down, take a nap for 5 minutes and then go back to being creative. I hope you had fun watching, you enjoyed, and if not, I'm sorry. See you and hear you next time. Bye bye!